So guys and girls of the Premier 20-team league, really quick, okay. First week, the waiver wire was set based on the credit worthiness. This credit worthiness is something I set up years ago to encourage people to pay ahead of time and take advantage of that first week, post-week one waiver wire. That will end in 24. Just trying to secure the league through 24. Any of you guys that we've got several, maybe 6 or 5 or 6 that have paid all the way through 24. So I would encourage you to do that if you're going to stay in the league. Take advantage of that. Be up higher on the waiver wire post week 1 than lower for those of you that hadn't paid. Got a couple who still have not paid. Thank you, John Puhala, for paying up to the 3 years the other day. And everyone else that's done so. The weeks 2, 3, and 4 will be inverse order of standings. That gives the people that are starting out a little slow just a small chance the first of the season to try to get things back in order, take advantage of the waiver wire. And then, of course, starting week 5, we get into spoiler award. Looking at spoiler award, we get into videos, highlights, and stuff. I usually do that. If anybody wants to do one before that, that's fine. You know, starting week 5, it will be moved to last after claim. You have to use that type of strategy when working your waiver wire after that. So that's pretty much it. We got by week 1, the divisional debacle, divisional scheduling. But that's reset now. Make things exciting toward the end of the season. I always try to do that. And as I said before, I'm going to physically write down a schedule for the next 3 years. Now that there's 14 games, and you got 8 divisional games. That leaves 6 games. That's 4 teams plus 2 teams. So every 3 years you will have played every one. But I'm going to write down 3 years worth of schedules over the next months, and this will not happen again. Everybody will play a different out of division games each year and rotate. We may have some, and I'll look at that, and anyone can chime in on this, but we'll have those games that are grudge games that may stay in there or be in there more often each year. You know, your rival games outside of divisions, people who want to play other people and make it a tradition, stuff like that. So it's only going to get better, guys. That's the way I see it. It's always tweaking. I also noticed the defenses suffered a lot this past weekend. A lot of negative scores. I thought I had worked on that some during the off season. We can also talk about that in the future. I think where the problem is more yards are gained. Defenses used to hold offenses, I think, to a little bit less yards. I don't know if it's passing, the passing game, or what it is. People used to run more maybe in old football, and that's causing even teams that play a pretty good game and hold a team to 21 points give up a bunch of yards. And I think somewhere in the settings there that hits hard once they reach a certain amount of yards against them. Really hurts their defense. So everybody's going to play with equal settings, but it would be nice if the more defenses at least scored something. So we will look at that going forward. All right, guys, chime in anytime. Doors always open at the commissioner's office. Have some of your phone numbers. I don't have all of your phone numbers, but it's always good to have your phone number in key communication. So please send that if you can PM me. Got a couple that still hadn't paid for this year's dues. Get those in. Good luck to everyone. Thanks.